named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Hurts setting up to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
19-18. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His first throw is an interception. Xavier Watts picks it.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
No touch.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Space past the 35. Oh, he lost the football. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long. That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Ready, set.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Let's reload. Ready,
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 18. Rig.
He's going to throw it. Hits the slant. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
76, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And they'll pitch it out to him. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Get it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, go! Ready, ready.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luke Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
18, Rodney, 8, Hawk 70, Hawk, cut 19, cut 19.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On the set.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So we're through one. The Giants in control so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds, up across the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another carry for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 Cardinal.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Okay, set. Turner.
Now Hurts. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Good, set. 180.
Here's Garindo on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Good, set. 180.
They'll go right back to Garindo. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
All set to go now from the 35.
Great, set.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So 1st down from the 41. From the pistol, Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Setting up to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding.
Okay, break.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronc, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. To the left, he's got Roy up. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Tackle 80. Ready, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Out
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Get up. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Red. 70 Lions.
Rolling from the gun here. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Giants.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trimmer.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on third. He's reeled in by Arroyo. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on third down.
No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
60 by 6. Ready. Rig it. Bronco. Ready.
Hand down to the back. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Ryland now for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
28. Broncos 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Great. Set. 180 with it. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Collects this at the 32. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Red. Hawk. 70. Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Plowing up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60. Hey. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They've got first down here from the 36. Lone back gets the handoff. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Miami.
Play action. Hurts has it. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Great.
Run out of the pistol. Gorendo. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Great. Set. On anyone, Delta.
On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Delta.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. 180. King.
Shotgun, handoff to Gorendo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. No touch it. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
No touch it. No touch.
Hurts on first down. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
No touch it. On anyone it. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Dre, set. On anyone it. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Giants take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
60 even. 6. Go.
They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the